Hey guys, Tales of Turam here. We're back with another session of Basilleus and Co. Basilleus is a character from the Fafnir game. You don't know him. I've mentioned the Fafnir game a few times now. We've had a few sessions with him, but I didn't like them, so I deleted them or privated them on YouTube. Anyways, Basilleus was part of a group from Fafnir trying to stop Horicles. However, during a religious ceremony where he was tasked to go on an adventure to find something, him and his group encountered a kraken and were split. He washed up on the shores of Darath, on the shores of Samaka. Eventually, finding his way to the capital city, he stole from the treasury of Darath and pissed off the king, wherein he hid for a few months. Eventually, talking to the great sage, who he managed to find and make friends with, Barnabas, and a few other individuals of unscrumptious nature from the underbelly of society, including Durag, managed to formulate a plan to return to his underwater city of... What the fuck is your city name again, Basilius?
Aquamarina.
Aquamarina. I was like, it's not Aquastella. To return and get the party's surrogate daughter, a shade, back from the belly of the beast of his archbishop, who seems to have everything... under the belly of the archbishop in Aquamarina, having left it with a member of the church who wasn't really on the good side of the archbishop. Getting ready for this plan, Basilius bathed, and then there was a knock on his door. He investigated to see another individual who was supposed to aid him in this endeavor. As he stared out and started talking, they were both assaulted by a legendary creature, an executioner of the king, an assassin, who's only really legend. One of them, anyways. And fucked my entire encounter over. The party of three then made their way to Aquamarina to attempt to find this Gaia, who Corwin and other members of Basilius' old party were quite fond of, and save her. Finding their way into the city, they found it was still under siege, and made their way towards the central cathedral, which was the main worship center and main city center of Aquamarina, since it is a religious society. Seeing that the city was still under siege by undead, the group was shown a way into the back entrances of the temple by a guard that seemed to know of Basilius, and he left them as as the group began to journey into the halls of this beautiful aquamarine castle kind of cathedral. And that's where we left off. Meanwhile, Big Shot's character is not going to be present because he's not here, and so the Herringon wizard, who was a funny graviturgy mage, is no longer here for the moment. So I'll just say you two watch as they just suddenly go mop and explode.
Ah!
Anyways, we'll get to that, but let me get some ambience on and see if it works.
Hell yeah.
And then we add a few more tracks in, but yeah, your friend just exploded in front of you.
Oh shit!
What?
Must be the work of Marilys. Oh god.
No, I'm fucking kidding. They didn't explode, they just seem to disappear.
Must be some wizard shit.
It always is.
They obviously went invisible to scout ahead. Good job, Rabbit Wizard.
No, I should have thought of that.
Alright. Where the fuck are you, Gaia? And,
I've only had a spell for this.
I'm gonna take out a stick of incense, And not light it just yet, but if I feel like we're gonna get close to Marilys, I am going to light it.
Okay. So, you take out a stick of incense and you begin to journey yourself further into the underbelly, a small hole in the wall, a nook into the hallways of this beautiful temple. The temple to Kyria, the Kyrian church and chapel, in the center of this beautiful city. As your feet echo, the footsteps echoing off the aquamarine and stone floors. The area is dark. A small, dim blue sea light seems to be present in the halls, giving you a little bit of light, but not much. As you continue through, the eerie quiet is concerning.
The church was never this quiet. Acolytes and guards would be patrolling all over the place.
You suddenly hear one of the belfries. Ding! 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 It stops. They're like, okay. Bring! Bring! To signify that it is 3 o'clock.
Ouch, my ears.
Yeah, and it does reverberate through these halls. Anybody that is not used to it fucking sucks.
Apologies. I don't know your character's name.
Talari.
Talari. I apologize. You service dwellers are probably not used to such loud bells. Though this is strange. 3 o'clock is the afternoon sermons. I get that we're under attack, but there should at least be acolytes, guards, or some sort around here. Where are the curious clerics?
Maybe we should investigate this.
Well, as much as I'd love to, Gaia is my first priority.
Yeah, I mean that we should look if maybe something's happening to Gaia because I've got a bad feeling.
All right. Did my original sending message say if she was further up into the chapel, or if it was
Unfortunately, it just directed you to the chapel.
Okay.
Man, if only you prepared what kind of creature or something.
I mean, I have it. I do have it. Well, but do I can't? I mean, it's locate person. Would Gaia count as a person?
No.
Fuck you.
I believe it's locate creature is the thing. Alright?
Yeah, it's locate creature.
Locate person isn't a spell, is it?
Oh, I might be looking at something else, but I can use locate creature, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's locate creature specifically.
Yeah, I'll locate creature. For Gaia.
Okay. So, do you have the materials for that?
It's a bit of fur from a bloodhound, which I probably don't have.
Yeah, but don't you have like a spellcast thing?
Oh yeah, I don't need it. It doesn't consume the fur, right? I can just cast it. So I'll cast it using my divine focus, which is curious symbol.
So, as you cast out this magic, you watch Telori as he pulls out his holy symbol and focuses, and this wave of blue energy pushes off of him. And you yourself, Telori, feel the entire, city rumble for a second. Basilleus, as you push your consciousness out, you feel connected. Miles and miles surrounding you. You can detect creatures and creatures. You sense life signs. You sense unlife signs. You sense the plants, the sea. You feel unearthly connected at the moment, ethereally. Like everything is you and you are everything in this sea. And as you focus, bling, a ping appears below.
All right. I'll try and refocus myself to the singular conscience and keep that ping in my mind, like a radar, I guess.
All right.
And I'll focus and wake up, or I guess come out of my trance. And I've located her. She's further below.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Now let's see if I remember where the stairs are. And search for stairs that lead below.
Make an investigate, or this should be a history, investigation, or religion check.
Okay.
If you're using religion, you have advantage.
I will use religion. It's the only one I have a bonus for. That's a nat 1, and
Damn, motherfucker!
that's a 12, so plus 5 is 17.
17. It takes you but a few minutes to find the staircase down, and you know this leads to the subterranean chambers and the prison below. As you begin to descend the beautiful steps, the crystalline structure of this seabed cathedral, begin to descend, winding. A few corridors lead off of the path, but you continue. Continuing. Eventually, you come to an antechamber, it would seem. A small room and a large door. A portcullis that's closed over this 15-foot door. It's a twin set of doors, sorry. And they open in, well, they seem to open inwards in a portcullis of beautiful steel and silver. Is currently closed over it. There seems to be a large chain on each side of the wall. And you can see, sitting in this chamber, at 2 tables of stone, as the entire room is lit by that same sea light, are about 8 guards of the temple. And you can see they are heavily fortified in their armor. You see 2 with tower shields. The rest seem to have half plate. The ones with tower shields have full plate. They all wear ordaining figures of the church, especially on their cloaks and capes. There are a few heavy crossbows around, and they seem to be playing cards at the moment. The 2 tower shields are at the not sitting on the table, sorry, mind you. They are right next to the chains, staring, and just every so often giving a passing glance at the look at the room. You 2 have yet to enter the room, but you can see this from the doorway that you're at. You do recognize this as the Sea Deep prison.
Gaia, where are you? Well, looks like we'll be making a prison break. Are you prepared for that?
Let me try something. How far are the guards currently away from me?
Well, I was about to bring something up, but yeah, the guards, the room isn't that big, and it seems to have this like half U shape that goes to your right and left as you're looking out the doorway as well, so you have corners of the room you can't see. But the closest guards would be at the table. They would be about 40 feet from you at most. But you do see some of the guards are playing games, and they're like, "Ah, Gerald, you fucking suck at,
Go fish.
Your deck sucks, Gerald. Jesus, learn Tales of Turam already." He's like, "It's no fair that you have Marilis on your side. Look. I brought a blue deck in, alright? An Ocean Deep deck, okay? It's in the now. You need to learn this."
I scoff. Kyria main decks are better anyways.
Yeah. And then you hear Gerald go, Do you know why we're keeping that? Do you know why we even brought Desmond here, anyways? Like, why? And you hear another guard go, well, actually, I heard that he, how should I say, went against the ruling of Marilis. And you hear another guard go, that's the reason? Damn, Marilis is getting stricter and stricter. They seem to be eating, too.
Yeah.
You see, as they're talking, another conversation begins. Whatever happened to that undead girl he was taking care of? I don't know. She disappeared. And you see one of the tower guards, one of the tower shield guards, come over and slam his hand on the table. Enough talk. Keep watch. Keep vigilance. You're on your breaks, but boss said they may come for her, or Desmus as well. Remain vigilant. And he walks back to the door.
What did you want to try?
I'll say, you pass perception high enough, Basilius, you see a single, set of keys on the one that walked away towards that group and then walked back to the door, jingling on the backside of his waist.
That guard right there is the keys, likely to the prisons.
Well, I think our best call is a surprise attack, and I might have an idea how to make them surprised for a bit, how to surprise them.
Be careful. These guards are, well, they may not be Marilis's personal guard. They are trained against mages. They may very well have an advantage against spellcasters like you and I.
Maybe. Just give me a bit of time. I can try something that might make them too stunned to react.
Roll me a d20, Basilius.
Okay. Do you want me to do this in chat?
Yes. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Just fucking roll it.
I'll do it anyways. 11.
Mm-hmm. Gash, roll me a d6.
Five.
Alright. Guess, what are you trying to do?
I am casting hallucinatory terrain.
That's like a 10-minute casting time, right?
Yes, that's why I said give me a bit of time.
It's about 9 minutes into your casting. Basilius, what are you doing during this time?
I think... Do I? I don't want to cast a spell. I have limited spell slots at the moment. I think I'll get ready in case a guard comes towards... Like, I'll keep my focus on making sure no one comes near us. And if that happens, then I'll try and, like, get either Gesh's character to hurry the fuck up, or I'll, like, clothesline in a sense, but, like, get my hand around their mouth so they can't say anything.
Okay.
While Liliana finishes what they do.
So, about 5 minutes into the incantation, you do see what seems to be, like, this Triton individual with ruddy red skin and sharp teeth, a large kind of anglerfish dangling, like, light on the front of its head, comes out covered in a cloak with blood sprayed across it, fresh blood that's dripping. And, speaking in Aquan, so, guess I don't know if you speak Aquan.
Yep.
The prisoner does not speak of the child's whereabouts. It seems unlikely that he will tell us. However, you are a caster of divine carrier, are you not? He's talking to the tower shield guy without the keys. I am. Come with me. Let us put him in a truthful zone. and you see both of them, like, the portcullis opens as he's talking through the gate, and this guard walks with him as the portcullis then closes. And you see both guards have to pull, well, a few guards come up to pull each chain. As the portcullis rises, only once both have been pulled and held. As soon as they let go, it closes down again. As you see, the door closes, well, half closes behind the angler and the tower shield guard who walked in, the cleric, it seems, as they seem to walk away. There's now one less guard in the room. But you did see 3 guards, 2 from the left, 1 from the right side of the U room that you can't see to your left or right, came to pull the chains. So you know there are about 9 guards, including the tower shield guy, in the room.
Oh boy. Are you almost finished?
Not quite.
Basilius, around the
Yeah?
9-minute mark. Here. And that's what I told them, alright? Listen, I haven't been able to talk to her since this siege started, but once it's over, let me tell her, I'm done with her fishy business. And you hear a bunch of as you hear footsteps coming down the staircase behind you.
Shit.
As you hear armored footsteps. What seem to be guards who are looking to... You see, as they're saying this and being loud, you could see a few of the guards look over and you could hear, well, Gerald, time for us to change our shift. Joaquin, Yusef, Gerald, myself, and Grizzy. We're gonna go ahead and change our shifts out. And you see the 5 of them stand up, one of them to the left.
Motherfucker.
And comes walking out. And you see them, like, they all start to get together, grabbing their stuff. At this point, you hear the footsteps are coming down, like, just about to round the corner enough to see you on the staircase. And you could hear about 5 sets of footsteps.
We don't have time. We gotta do something. I'm going to immediately, use my racial ability to cast Fog Cloud. I know this normally wouldn't work underwater, but we're in a building.
Yeah, you're not underwater, so...
Yeah.
As suddenly a cloud of fog appears in the middle of this room. You watch as the dangling lanterns that seem to give off this sea light in the room. A few of the guards go, what the? And they, like, look around confused. What are you two doing? Because you have a few moments before things start to kick off.
I'll try and rush, grab the keys, and then dart to the prison and start unlocking, and if I can, unlock as many cells as I possibly can.
You can't get into the prison. There's a portcullis blocking the door that leads into it.
Okay, then I'll steal the keys, if I can, and once I do that, I'll cast Gust of Wind to knock their balance off.
Okay. So go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check as you rush up, and I'll give you advantage because the guard doesn't know what's going on at the moment.
13 and 16 with a +3 is a 19 sleight of hand.
Okay. 19. You manage to grab the keys and yank them, and they are connected to a small chain. As you grab a small dagger, and just cut it. As you grab it and continue to you take a step forward and look backwards, and you see the knight with the tower shield who had it on, who's in full plate mail, standing about 8 feet tall, looks back at you immediately and recognizes what's going on. As he's about to yell out, you cast a gust of wind that, funny enough, knocks him over. He goes flying into the wall on the opposite side of the room, the center wall that you came down the pillar, right next to you, Liliana, as his shield goes clanking across, skittering across the ground. Everyone's in a panic now. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Main guards. Okay.
I have a +3. I'll roll initiative in chat, because that's what I always do. Don't fuck me. It fucks me!
Aww. Fuck me too.
You guys are fucked then.
Possibly. Definitely. It's calling me, hold on.
Maybe we have the advantage of a suppress round.
Okay. What did Basilius roll?
A 6.
Okay. And what did you roll?
A 7.
Okay. You're not really on it. You're what's your name?
Talari.
Okay. So, as the guards who are getting ready suddenly hear the clanking and sound in the middle of this fog cloud, they begin to pull out their weapons. We're under attack! Someone ring the bell! And you start to hear footsteps running around. You gotta head towards there and see if they can see anything. Nope. Nope. And then I'll say all three of the, well, two of the groups are. Three of the groups are running towards the bell, it seems. Anyways, they'll dash to get there. As they come out of the fog cloud, you see just at the edge of the fog cloud, a few of the guards are rushing to the left side. That seems to go beyond your periphery. You also notice behind you, there are about 5 guards, and 3 of them are like trying to get out of this fog cloud, but they can't seem to. Anyways, that's their turn. The tower shield guard is going to immediately stand up and take out a large, it would be not a spear because he has a -1 dex. He would take out a large morning star. As he does, he's going to swing it down on you, Basilius, as he does see you. Actually, no, because he got pushed away. No, he's going to take out a large morning star and rush forward and just swing blindly into the fog. So, Basilius, what's your
My
AC?
AC is 22.
22. That hits.
Oh boy.
He swings wildly and connects with you. Cling! As you suffer.
Is it a silvered weapon?
It is not.
Is it magical?
No.
Okay.
So it does no damage then, right?
Yeah. If we want, we can nerf this because it seems
No, it's
a little...
fine. It's fine. So he swings it, and you manage to, it strikes against you, but it doesn't seem to actually rip anything. And this is meant to rip and tear flesh. As it bludgeons you, it strikes, and he looks around like, he looks at his morning star in confusion. Anyways, Talari, you are blinded in this fog cloud. What are you doing?
I am going towards where the guys that were going towards the fog have gone.
Towards the fog? I don't know what you mean.
Go towards the
bell?
not towards, yeah, towards well.
Jesus fucking Christ, Sketch. You can't fucking remember a word from 2 minutes ago? Anyway.
Hey,
Okay.
bilingualism is hard.
You rush out of the fog cloud into the view of 5 guards. As you can see, 2 of them are beginning to open a grate, and one of them is grabbing onto a large cord. As you see this silver bell that's about 5 feet tall. And you see 2 of them are like pulling out weapons like, what's going on? And they see you round the corner. But you do see all 5 of them within about a 30-foot distance of you.
Okay, I am casting Steel Wind Strike.
I don't know what that does.
I need to make 5 attack rolls against them.
Spell attack rolls.
Yes, spell attack rolls. Against each of them.
And just so you're aware, you do lose locate creature.
I do? Okay.
Yeah.
I got 20, 15, 19, 12, and 13.
13? Okay. Did you roll anything below, besides the 13, did you roll anything below a 15?
No. The 12 is the only one.
You have a melee weapon worth at least 1 silver piece, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So wait, one of them would get critted, because I rolled a 30.
How did you roll a 30?
And 19
19
plus 11.
plus 11.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
one of his attacks was a nat 1.
Oh, nat 1.
Yeah,
One of them, the 12.
Okay, so you send out these 5, like, you send out these, as you, what's your weapon?
A it's a rapier, and you know like how Brooke like walks past the enemies and then they are just cut.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of similar. It's
So,
solidly I
you
can do it.
appear and, like, almost merge with the fog cloud and appear behind them as 4 of them take the damage. Go ahead and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gosh, come on.
One of them gets double, poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's 30 force damage.
For each of them.
Yes.
One of them takes
Oh,
60,
okay.
though.
Yeah,
So-
one of them takes 60.
You watch as parts of the body just explode as all 4 of those guards fall down, except for the one that got critical hit. He looks at you and just starts to run at you before he just explodes, detonates in
Nice.
place. The one that you critically missed turns around, and you don't know why, but you feel really warm on your side. You look down and you realize in your flourish you did hit yourself for 30.
Ooh.
Because that's what that one does. You are missing a chunk out, like you slash and you look over to your like right shoulder and you're just missing a chunk out of your right shoulder.
Yeah, I need to get that.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Anyways, so you're now next to the bell, by the way. And I'll say the guard who was holding the rope was the one who didn't get hit. He's like, holy shit!
Can I
Anyways,
make an intimidation check against him?
Sure. This is your bonus action, remember?
Yep. $28.
You see the area around him gets a little bit wet. Actually, what's your character? I'm sorry, I can't remember what Telari is.
A human, a bard,
Okay, male or female?
female.
Oh, does he get horny?
Oh god!
Maybe. You're not sure. He gets wet in a different way. Well, sorry, she gets wet in a different way. But
Oh, it's
yeah,
a
she
female
seems to
guard.
like look at you and like you see an aspect of terror and confusion cross her face for a second before she just like puts her
Run.
weapon down and like gets on the ground and like puts her head on the ground like in a like fuck I lose here gesture. Okay, that is 5 guards down, so that would be 5 of the sitting guards. So there's 4 of them left.
Yeah,
Anyways, does that end your turn, Talari?
yes.
Okay. You hear, "Why is that bell not up?" And I'll say, Basilius, you watch as the guard who you took the keys from is going to look around, can't see anything, and he's going to rush towards the bell using a legendary action.
Do I get an attack of opportunity because he left my range?
Unfortunately, the legendary action doesn't... Actually, no, because this isn't a legendary creature specifically. It's an action he can use. However, it just gives him the ability to do this shit. It's called Commander's... It's a commander ability in technicality.
Oh, okay.
It's not actually a legendary action, but it's a commander's ability he could use anytime in combat. And he can only do it... Well, it acts as legendary actions. He has multiple actions he can use at the end of a creature's turn. To give commands, make another person make a strike if he can see.
Okay.
But yeah, you can make an attack on him, actually, in technicality.
That would be...
In technicality, you are blinded because you're in your fog cloud.
I think I won't then. I don't want to give away my position.
Yeah. Okay. He seems to leave your area, and you can no longer see him.
Okay. Is it now my turn then?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do I know where the door is? That's Garrison?
Beyond the portcullis.
Yeah, we go portcullis, yeah. Oh,
Which means there's a large gate that is heavy in front of it that lifts upwards from chains.
Yeah, fuck. Okay. How to get in there? Is there like a? Oh, I probably can't see it though because of the fog cloud.
You can see. I'll say you could generally see better than other people, so you don't. I'll say in technicality, you would not be. Well, you would technically be blinded at that point, but you're not in technicality blinded too much. I'd say you could see within 10 feet of yourself, while others can only see within like 5.
Okay. Can I see something that opens the portcullis, like a chain or?
You saw them literally pull on the chain on both chains, and the portcullis lifted.
Okay.
As long as they were holding the chains.
Then we would both need to do it, which. Okay.
Who would win out of those 3 that are making flourishes?
Can I try and make a strength check to do it with only one?
Do you
Like,
want to
open it
run
with
over
only-
to one of the chains?
I would become visible, I imagine, but
Yeah, you would, unfortunately.
I don't want to kill them. They are members of my church, but
Meanwhile, you hear in the distance.
yeah, yeah. Gesh has already killed some of my people. Doesn't matter. At least I don't know.
I will say, if you want, the regalia is of the an opposing faction to one that you are.
Okay.
On some of them specifically. Like
Yeah,
this tower guard, the tower shield guard, definitely probably part of whatever that one is.
Yeah,
The
Talari
bad guys.
becomes a bit unhinged when it comes to children in danger.
Nice.
Anyways, but yeah, the
Okay.
tower shield guard that you took the keys from is definitely part of. I can't remember what it's called.
The
assholes.
Reapers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. Then if he's rushing towards wherever, I'll follow him to try and kill him. I'll go in that direction I saw him leave, and once I'm able to see him because I can see within 10 feet,
Mhm.
I'm gonna rush over, like jump. I don't. Would jumping require an acrobatics check to like get on his back? Because this is just flavor for me using inflict wounds right on his neck.
Unfortunately, he is heavily donned
Armor,
in
yeah,
plate
okay.
mail.
Yeah.
And it's not any ordinary plate mail. You know, like anime protagonists when they have like that
Yeah.
big set of plate mail that's like heavy. Here,
Mhm.
let me get an image. Give me a second. I can't find the fucking armor, but have you watched Shanghai like Frontline or Frontier?
Shangri-La Frontier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that fucking show.
You know, like the power.
Are you talking about
the
Attack Master?
Yeah, Attack Master, kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's more.
Oh my God,
it's
that's
more
awesome.
like. It's more smooth in nature.
Okay. But he also has a helmet, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it is connected to the portion of the neck which has surrounding heavy plates.
Okay. His hands might be free, but they probably gauntleted. Whatever. I'll still go up to him and try and cast inflict wounds at 4th level on him. No, I should save that for another locate object. I'll do 3rd.
Okay. Wait, locate creature?
That's a 4th level spell, and I only have 1 left.
Sorry. What did you say you're casting? I heard locate creature. I was like, what?
No, I'm casting inflict wounds. I debated 4th level, but said no because I only have 1 spell slot left, and I need to recast locate creature.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm casting it at 3rd level. So this
I'll
should
say
deal.
I won't consider you blinded. I'm thinking about it now. You should not be blinded. Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay, this is a.
And I will give you
spell.
advantage because technicality, they are blinded.
Okay, I have a plus 11.
Actually, no,
12
because
plus-
at this point, sorry, before you, I'll give you advantage here because they didn't see you. You're technically stealth to them because you just came out. But here's how it goes. Gesh, you kill all these people, turn around, flourish. Ow, your arm hurts. Clink, 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 clink. The woman gets horny and bows down before you, and you look up to the sound of metal as this large knight, 8 foot tall, is bounding out with the large morning stars. It's starting to glow with divine power as he's charging straight for you now. As you watch, Basilleus just suddenly jumps out of the fog, reaches out, and touches this man's armor. What'd you do, roll?
Let me roll advantage. So that's a 13, and then a 15 on the die, which with a plus 11 is 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Does it crit?
No.
Okay.
The
I
AC
figured
was
not,
24.
but it's nice to ask. These are 5d10, yeah. Ooh. 1, 9, plus 20, I have 2 more, 5, 25. 9, 34 necrotic damage.
You send this energy splashing into them. You guys watch as the armor corrodes heavily as the creature puts its feet on the ground and barely manages to stand up as it pushes you to... It, like, puts its hand on your head to push itself up. And it takes its Morning Star. And it's going to use its reaction to Mage Slayer you, because you just hit it with a spell. And now it can see you. Hits you with the Holy Infused Mace now. So
Okay.
it will only do radiant damage against you if it hits.
Okay.
What's your AC?
22.
Okay. Alright, it goes to slam you as it's holding your head, and you manage to dodge down, and it readjusts, bring its hand up, and slam down at you again.
Hit me.
And it it slams down, but you manage to jump out of the way just in time as it cracks the stone under the force.
Can I let him hit me?
Oh, yeah,
I want
it
a
can hit
Wrath
you.
of the Storm.
It'll
Yeah.
hit you then. It'll be...
Yeah.
Not, since I didn't know you wanted to do that, I will have to re-roll just to see if it's a crit. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
Okay. Because you gotta tell me you want that before or after. Your AC is what?
22.
Okay, it does hit you, so it'll be with the dice it would have hit you, so I'll say that's a crit. As it strikes down onto you, it hits and you're like, just gets struck with radiance. The radiant damage you suffer is d8. Let's see, it's gonna go all out. Fuck you.
Oh no.
Let's see, that's 3 level 1s, which would be 2, 4, 6.
Oh, this
Plus-
bitch is a paladin.
Yeah. Plus, 2 level 2s, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a level 3. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay.
Oh boy.
And this is doubled, remember. You suffer 108
I'm up.
radiant damage. You're up.
I'm up but low. I'm up
Strikes
but low.
into you, and you feel Kirio's energy burst into you, and you just suddenly feel like your entire... No Doctor Strange when he gets knocked out of his body. You suddenly feel your entire
Yeah.
consciousness just come out of your body, like, oh shit, am I dead? And you come back to, and oh, your
Spark.
head hurts, and you look, and like you bring your hand from your head, and there is blood and brain matter on it.
And I'll crackle with lightning as I Wrath of the Storm reaction.
Okay.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw or
He's
take.
not making that
my
shit.
damage. What?
He rolled an
Well,
11.
what is it? 11?
Yeah, he has a -1.
Okay. My saving throw DC was 19. I was hoping he fucking crit failed.
In technicality, because he's in plate mail, in steel, in like metal armor, he has to roll again. 9, so he does crit fail.
Fuck yeah. Alright, where's my D8?
It's a rule that I rarely use, but when it
8?
comes to cool things, I do use it.
8 and 6 is 14, doubled to 28 lightning damage.
Okay. And are you gonna make that? You're gonna make that? No, because you already did that. That's right. Never mind. You have no more channel divinities.
I have one because of my Amulet of the Devout, but that's a free use, and I'm saving that.
So as you just strike into him, you watch his body is being struck heavily, and you did 34 damage before you said?
Yeah.
Okay. As he takes his leg and manages to just barely keep standing, you can see like parts of his body. You can see ashes falling out of it. Blood is just coming out of his mouth holes, and he's just staring at you. He is still standing.
Oh, god damn it.
You're lucky he doesn't have his tower shield, because his AC would be 28.
Alright, I'll snarl.
You do know the name of this kind of enforcer. This is the Rooks.
Oh boy. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does shifting act like wild shape where my HP goes up?
You gain. So, how I do lycanthropy. When you shift, you gain that HP as well. Sorry, that HP is added to your HP. Sorry, no. I said this rule a long time ago when we talked about it. I don't remember if you wrote it down though. It was a long time ago.
It's probably sent to. Let me check my notes. But I believe the ruling was that its HP is added to my current, but if I get like knocked out or killed, I don't unshift. I'm just knocked out or killed.
I believe it was if you get knocked out in the form, yeah, you don't shift or anything like that, but you don't go back to your normal form. Like, you don't go back to your normal form with the HP you had. It adds to your current, so it would add to your current whatever the maximum HP of that creature would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we'll balance it later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
I'll snarl as like the blood drips from my face as my vision turns red, and like I can hear my heart pounding in my ears as my goal is to get Gaia out of here, and this asshole is in my way. I unconsciously start transforming as my body grows in size, as a large fin sprouts between my hair, and as my face kind of elongates, and after like a couple of seconds, a massive wereshark stands in the room, which I now tower over this guy.
Yeah. So, how tall are weresharks?
It doesn't
What's
give a height on the thing, but they're medium humanoids.
Okay. So you do tower. You're about a foot taller than him. However, so Talara, from your point of view, strike. Ow, my shoulder. Woman gets horny in front of you and bows in respect to you. You turn around, see this man charging for you, getting ready to strike you with divine power. Your ally, Basilleus, jumps out of the fog, sends this necrotic energy into his body. He strikes down, nearly killing Basilleus in a single strike. And then you watch as Basilleus suddenly pops up, like his body inflates heavily, and he just turns into a fucking walking shark. I'll say as he does so, the entire room glows red for but a second.
Damn.
Patient zero, motherfucker. Not that there's any added benefit.
Anyways.
Well, there are now two characters in two different campaigns who are were people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should also make one.
Anyways, end of your turn then, Basilius?
Yeah, I can't do anything, but I hope I scared the shit out of this guy.
Commander action. The Rook is going to look around to the woman on the ground and say, "Stand! Fight!" And you see that she looks up towards you, Talari. Talari, roll me an intimidation. Well, roll me a persuasion check versus his.
Versus this?
Does she say down bad? Come on.
I'll roll this
26.
I'll roll this in channel and technicality. It would be... Man, he has a high persuasion, actually.
I also have a high persuasion, so...
Oh boy.
As he says that, she looks over to him and she goes...
I give her a wink.
She stays down.
And she also sees the giant shark behind.
Yeah, no, she's trying to survive this. Anyways, he looks peeved. And she looks horny. The guards that were outside suddenly go, "The fuck is happening?" And you hear one of them go, "Run up and fetch the other guards!" And you hear 4 footsteps coming into the arena, and they're going to attempt to perceive what's going on. With disadvantage. Okay, that's 12. They hear the Colossus like attacking around, and they're going to rush out of the fog cloud, and all 4 of them are going to surround you, Basilleus. Basilleus. What is your AC in your wereshark form?
Do I still have my armor on?
You're not wearing your armor. It is absorbed into.
Oh, right. It is. Yeah, 12.
So, the 4 of them grab their spears and stab at you, and their spears just deflect off of you. Even though they're silver, they seem to deflect off your hardened scales as they come in newly, fresh at the moment.
Did they miss?
Yeah, they rolled an 11.
Oh.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Anyways. The 3 other guards that are not dead... Actually, no, the 4 other guards that are not dead are going to... Actually, no, because there was one that was a tower shield guard that he's not considered a sitting guard at the moment, so I gotta get rid of him. 3 guards on the opposite side begin to rush over to see what's going on, and they get out of the fog cloud, and they look and go, "We're under attack!" And you see 2 of them are pulling out, like, heavy crossbows and going back to the fog as they're about to release these arrows. I'll say one of the guards seems to look at the scene and starts to cast a spell towards the fog cloud. And cast spell magic.
Now they can all see my glorious form.
Actually, no, he did dash. Never mind. He doesn't cast a spell magic. He gets up and he's starting to cast the spell, but you can see that he's definitely casting spell magic because you've used it before, Basilius. Anyways, the tower shield guard looks towards you, Basilius. The rook looks towards then Talari and back at you, and he's going to take his hand and point at you, Basilius. As you watch thunderous energy glow on his mace, and he's going to use green flame blade to strike you. Definitely hits.
Yeah.
Actually, because he is flanking, he does have advantage. No, actually, that first one does not hit. I apologize. So he goes to make the strike and misses, but then brings it back down to strike you from back behind with a back hit. With a back shot.
God damn it.
That hits.
Those holy back shots.
It hits?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let me get this out here. You suffer reduce 15 from that because I forgot you have immunity to non-magic. So 13 points of damage, 6 of it being fire.
Okay. I don't have... the only resistance I have is cold.
And 7 of it being thunder.
Okay.
You feel this energy start to wind around you.
So I took 9 damage. Okay.
How? You took
10,
13.
Oh, my bad.
And you see him, like, look towards you, and he's going to focus, and you see like, his wounds start to... Well, you don't see his wounds, but you can see the blood flow starts to stop a little bit. As he's going to regenerate. He seems to have more than just paladin levels, by the way.
Oh, no.
That would be 16 HP.
A fooder. Fuck.
A different type of fighter, but yeah. Anyways, that ends his turn. It is now your turn, Talari.
Okay. First I'm gonna unsettling words the tower guard.
The rook?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the tower guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that do?
The next saving throw he needs to subtract a d10 from.
Okay, does he have to make a saving throw against it?
Nope. Just happens. And
Is
then I'm
is
gonna...
this your bard shit?
Yep,
Yeah, it's the
my
eloquence
archer.
board.
It's the 3rd level feature.
Yeah, I
and
know. I'm just seeing exactly what happens with it because sometimes you guys read the wrong shit. Give me 1 second. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 bardic inspiration to choose the creature.
I know.
Roll the bardic inspiration die. The number is reduced on the next saving throw. So roll the dice. Roll the dice, take a chance.
A 2. Wow.
2? Alright, yeah, here's reduce
It's,
2 from
it's
6.
something.
Yeah.
It's something.
Not bad.
And as an action, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer on him.
Intelligence save?
No, Wisdom.
Okay.
What did he got?
I'm gonna use the DM's inspiration he has because you guys was being fucking retarded earlier. To reroll
Hey.
that. Okay, nat 20. So nat 20, he succeeds.
Shit.
In technicality, he rolled a 25 minus 2 would be 23. But
Yeah,
it's
no.
nat 20, so it's automatic success.
Our team's is great.
Hey. I'm not the one being an idiot.
Then who is?
You.
Why? What did I do?
Anyways. Let's just say, Count Dooku.
Oh, come on for that! You can tell me that isn't old morals.
It is, but it's being stupid. Anyways, no, I'm fucking with you. I think there was something else, just can't fucking recall because you deleted the fucking message. Anyways.
Oh.
He seems to
Oh, I
save against the
remember
effect, as the words that unsettled him seem to not destroy his steel resolve to kill you. Does that end your turn, Talari?
Yes.
End of your turn, he's going to see that you just did that, and he's going to take his hand up, and he's going to cast a spell forth. No. No, because it is his commander action. He's not going to do that one. He's going to command the spellcaster. You, finish your spell already! As he's going to use that action to cause him to take his action immediately. The spellcaster dispels the fog. Well, that was useless!
Now they see my glorious form.
Yep. Basilius, it's
Are
your
they
turn.
intimidated?
No,
Alright.
not yet.
Not yet, okay. They might be in a second. I'm going to multi-attack, one of which will be a trident, and then the other one will be a bite. Because of my Were Shark Blood Frenzy, I have advantage on melee attacks against any creature that doesn't have all of its hit points.
Okay.
Which will include this motherfucker. So, my statistics remain the same, I believe. Its statistics other than its size and AC are the same in each form. Okay, yeah. Then I will maintain my regular +8.
Go ahead. Make your attacks.
That's a 5, and then that's a 15 plus 8 is 23.
Unfortunately, those both miss. So recall,
No.
his AC is 24.
It wasn't both attacks, so that was only one. That was just advantage.
Okay, sorry, that's a miss.
And then bite. That's a 2. Oh my fucking god, give me something good. That's better. That's a 26. 18 on the die. And this will be
Wait, how is
my
that
bite
better?
attack.
How is that better than your trident?
What?
How did that change? Didn't you roll an 8? No, you rolled a... Okay, I'm being stupid. You rolled a 15. Anyways, so yeah, you do hit with your bite. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, that's 2d8 plus Does a bite? No, it's 2d8 plus 4. So give me my fucking
So as you
d8.
strike him with your trident, it doesn't seem to get through his armor, and you see him bringing his weapon to strike you again. But you bring your mouth down and strike into him. All four are going to use Sentinel on you that are surrounding you, by the way.
I haven't moved.
You're attacking an ally. Actually, no, because he has Sentinel as well. Sorry, no, he can't use it, and that's a waste of a nat 20 I just rolled.
This okay. So the 6 and then
Sentinel
4.
isn't just for moving, by the way. If you attack an ally of those within 5 feet of them, or if you attack an ally and you're within 5 feet of them, they can attack you as well, as long as they don't have Sentinel.
Alright.
Anyways, so what'd you roll?
6 and 4, which is 10, plus another 4, 14. Now he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is that all piercing damage?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes, let's see here. His proficiency is 2, so he takes 12 damage.
Okay. And he has to make a con save or be cursed with Wereshark lycanthropy.
What's your DC?
13. It's not high.
You don't
Did he fail?
As you strike and then bite into his shoulder and rip out, you watch as the plate mail is just broken, as the blood sprays everywhere, and you feel your essence pierce deep into his body.
Does he go into a frenzy?
Why would he go into a frenzy?
I don't know. Just lore reasons. I just turned him into a Wereshark.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
You're trying
My
to persuade the
persuasion is a +0. Do you want me to roll this in chat rather than the dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is pretty.
Because this is.
I'll say instead roll me a
against
D100. D100. You need an 80 or above.
All right, come on, baby.
'Cause usually it takes time for the
82.
It takes time for the lycanthropy to set in specifically.
Yeah.
But because of your potency, this is the first time you've transformed. You've been built up. You've been weighed down by the amount of essence inside of you. You've been bulking it. And as you bite down and the lycanthropy takes hold, you see him stop for a second. What did you? His body explodes and out a Wereshark exists. I'm going to put the Wereshark stats up now. Give me a second.
I can send you the thing.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, send it to me, please. Please.
Okay. Absolutely. Where the fuck are you? You're right at the top.
Weresharks, legends of the deep.
Savage, ill-tempered lycanthropies that enjoy violence.
Anyways, I'm gonna change that to edit message. Wereshark. Anyways, does that end your turn, Basilleus?
Yeah, I can't do anything else, so I'll end my turn.
The creature stares at you, and you get the feeling you're the only one safe from his influence.
Can I look menacingly at the bitches surrounding me?
Sure.
Yeah. Just for flavor. I'm not gonna make an intimidation check. I just wanna,
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just trying to get a calculator up for the new Wereshark in the battle.
that's fine.
I'll just use my phone. Fuck it. So what's the max HP you added to your body, by the way?
120.
120.
Yeah, the hit points.
That's the average, motherfucker.
Oh well. Oh, then I can. Let me max it. Okay.
Plus 48. The max you would get is 176.
Oh. Okay. I had taken 13 earlier, so let me minus 13 from that. And then plus 9, because that's what I was left with. I'm at 172, baby.
The new Wereshark's at 192. Anyways, so, as the Wereshark bursts forth, The guards, seeing this all begin to run, aside for one of them, who is this, what is it? A Triton female that is staring at you, Basilius, and you could just see she's like in awe, like, oh my gosh! Like, you get the feeling she's fanboying over a fucking wereshark.
Oh, so she's from Attack on
Based.
Titan. Yeah.
She's based.
Yeah, she's based.
Anyways, Basilius, I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, my wisdom is pretty high. I got a +9. Or I would need 20 plus 9. I felt this was important, so I rolled it in chat. That's a 14. I'm probably
What is
not
your
good.
what is your lycanthropy DC?
For where do I find
Like
that?
if you were to turn somebody, what did I say the DC was?
Oh, 13.
13. Unfortunately, I added 2 to the DC because you are heavily injured and were just tasted blood. You rolled a 14, you said?
Yeah.
You are in a frenzy. As your eyes go red, Talari, you watch as both weresharks immediately turn. The one that was the guard turns towards you, and the other one that's Basilius, turns towards the fangirl at the moment.
Oh no.
I would like you both now to roll initiative. Again, as we're entering a new initiative.
Oh, now I get high! This is bullshit!
This is bullshit. And
This is bullshit!
Its story is what it is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you
8.
gotta calm me down.
Yeah, I will try.
His dexterity increases by 4 in wereshark form.
Oh, please don't kill the fangirl, man. Please.
Fangirl rolled high, man. She rolled fucking high. I just rolled for her. She rolled an 18 on the dice.
Oh, yeah. Fine. Thank God. Let the fangirl fucking
Horny
live!
girl rolls. Okay. She goes after wereshark rook. Gesh
I got an 8.
and Basilius.
19.
What is your bonus?
+3.
Oh, okay. You go before the fangirl. And you are attacking the fangirl.
Oh no.
So, Basilius, as this
Yeah.
rage comes over you, you see your target, prime and proper. What are you doing?
How far away is she?
Right next to you.
Oh. Bite.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
We're gonna make an army. That's a 24. Well, she has all her health points, so I don't get the bloody frenzy.
Nope. That hits. Go ahead
so-
and roll damage.
Okay. 2d8 plus 4. 1. 1. 6.
6 damage.
Yeah. She got
You
make a
bite
con
into
save.
her shoulder, and she looks at you and goes, "This is so cool. I accept it. This is so cool." Yeah, she rolled a 3 on the dice. As you
Alright.
watch her eyes start to dilate for a second. Roll a d100 for me, Basilius.
Okay. Is the DC lowered because she wants it?
Yeah, I'll say it would have been a 90 or higher, but now it's a 70 or higher.
12.
Come on, come on. Oh. Well, hopefully it'll happen soon. I will say your character does sense that the essence has seeped into her, and she's no longer a target.
Oh, okay. Guess you might just have to accept this. And then you'll no longer be a target.
Hey. I have calm emotions. This could save us here.
That's... Am I still frenzied? Well, she's no longer an enemy.
Roll a wisdom saving throw now.
Okay. I'll do this in chat again. 15.
You managed to break free from the frenzy after biting her.
Alright. Do I still have all my, like, abilities as I would? Like, do I have Emissary of the Sea, which can
No,
communicate
you are a
simple ideas?
wereshark.
Okay. Yeah. It was just a racial ability that I as a Triton have, so I wondered if that
No, at the
translated.
moment you are a were-shark.
Okay. And my partner is frenzied against my partner.
Gesh's character and the
Yeah.
horny girl on the ground. Anyways, I need to
Yeah.
use the restroom, so let's take like a 5-minute break here. I'll keep recording.